Did you have any questions about sculpting? Because I know a lot about how it works. I'm just not that great an actual, like, detailed sculptor. I like making more like like natural-ish stuff, like rocks or whatever, but in a slightly stylized way. So I tend to so I used push touchpad to get this up and drag colors on there with R2. You select it with X and then you drag it with R2. But I don't actually want. Oh, lost the whole thing. There you go. And if you don't set it spinning with R2, then every time I make a thing, it'll be a slightly different shade of the ones I selected. If I start it spinning, then it will kind of change over time automatically, and I can kind of hold until I get the right shade I want, something like that. And you just tap R2 to stop it spinning again, like that. Now, yeah, this is, if you weren't aware about this stuff, normally it's a cube like that, and you like make it short and stuff on the different sides, whatever you want. But if you drag one of the sides so that it becomes thin enough, boop, it goes into extrude mode, and now it extrudes instead of has a constant size. So you hold R2 to set like the starting point, and then you basically draw a line to some other place and it will make it that height. So if I do that, I'll come over here and do that, and just really easily like build up a fairly complex shape, I think. Like that. But this also works with stamp mode. It's in stamp shape mode, or if you hold L1 and press triangle, it swaps between those two, like that. So then you can stamp it. They are counted as stamps, although like you can't. I don't think you can use extrude mode and it not be a stamp, because it's just you make one thing and it's done. But if you're in stamp mode, you can add some blend. So let's add some blend and hard blend. Now let's do that. And the next one will have some blend into it. And make a bigger one. Smudge them all together. And now you have a cool looking rock thingy. And then if you expand that out and then press triangle to put it into negative mode, it will cut stuff out. It will still be like hard blended. What I tend to do is turn off hard blend so it's soft blended, and then make this like really tall and wide, and use the grip, set the grip to there. Oh, it's a bit finicky. It wasn't finicky before, now it is. So now I can just like edge it and just kind of take the edge off, like literally take the edge off of some of those curves, some of those edge what do you call them, like corners of the thing, and it just kind of softens it and makes it look a bit more weathered and natural. And maybe some off of there. Ooh, and that. Yeah, not too bad. So it kind of has a somewhat cartoony style to it. It's not like all detailed and pockmarked and stuff, but looks pretty decent for the average level. Let's make a mountain. Put it way over there. Flip it round. Nice. That's probably not the kind of sculpting advice you were looking for, Typhus, knowing your style, but yeah, it's a laugh, something to do. And if you wanted it to like scratch it up and stuff, you could always use a wedge, make it so it's a bit pointy. Use the grip. I tend to use it on the outside like that. And maybe some blend, some looseness, depending on. Oh yeah, and you probably want it. You could make it like grab a color from here. Oh, and the benefit of having those random colors be used is you use them, but with the blend, and then it's like you just naturally have these darker shades and lighter shades, and it all kind of nicely has a nice gradient to it, kind of thing. So you can like cut into it like that, like that. It can be useful to just make a huge slice and then just move it around and like copy that and then move that around to there. So these kinds of tricks can really help you if you're using the DS4 and not the moves, because you can just stick it down and then really easily like finesse how it looks after the fact, even if you don't have the moves to make 3D stuff easier. So do it like that. Maybe some pock marks, so I'll have it surface snap, make these lighter for no reason. And maybe I'll have it smear. Nah, that doesn't work. Oh, no worries. Thanks for joining us. And you have to take a nibble out of there and stuff. Might do some soft blend, have some more looseness on it. So then that's like more of a crater size thing. And adjust. Oh. There's this bug where if you grab it from the side that's facing you and just use the camera forwards and backwards, it doesn't do anything. So then you have to go on the side and do it like that. Anyway, yeah.